In this episode you will see how we got seasick at anchor in a beautiful place,
motor to a sheltered bay,
and then sail along with us from Adrasan to Alanya, Turkey. Maybe 2 more hours. Welcome to episode 21 of the Dutch sailing family. In the last episode we sailed over from Side on the south coast of Turkey towards Adrasan. We found a beautiful secluded anchorage near Adrasan called Sazak Koyu Adrasan. We had a great evening there, but in the morning we woke up to this. So we motored south and found another great spot which was now well protected from winds and waves.
1 hour to motor to a sheltered bay.
Akseki Koyu. We hiked through the forest, snorkeled and swam as much as we could. From here in the evenings we could see the lights of a small town in the distance, so it was time to go and check that out. Well, this morning we left that pretty anchorage and came into the little town here that has a nice outstretched beach. And we're about to go in a dinghy to go to the beach for the day and maybe do a walk, get rid of the garbage, maybe buy some fresh fruit if we can find it. And yeah, so suddenly we have a beach day. That's super nice. Didn't really expect that actually, because it didn't look like such a proper beach from far away. So dinghy is ready, got some bags there, Lily is dressed, we've got our stuff, lots of trash, perfect. Let's enjoy that. Well, we made it to this beach. Nice to have some sand under your feet actually. It's pretty dark sand, but still feels amazing. And when we arrived it was still a little bit breezy. I almost thought I was gonna foil from the boat for the first time, but then the wind calmed down, it turned around now, and now look at this, super flat. So it's amazing. And that's it, some shopping is done. Some fresh fruit. Whatever we saw. Yeah. And that's it. Now we can chill some more. After a cool day at the beach, amazing. Having dinner. Looking out over the whole bay. Over there, the beach is just there. And in the distance we're seeing thunderstorms. And the moon is just coming up. Amazing. And we have this mountain guarding over us, I think. Nice. So I decided to stay another day in the bay next to Adrasan, I think it's called. And just going for a little walk up the hillsides. That big mountain behind me, yesterday when we sailed in here, I saw 2 paragliders fly down. So I thought, oh, another one to try, but I think we're out of time on this trip. Maybe another time, but then there'll be other places, right? Beautiful though. Nice, pretty impressive peak with the antennas on top, if you can see those. It's nice. Because we have to get back to do our ikamet, our residence permit in Turkey. We had to have birth certificates from the Netherlands issued, and initially what looks like that was going to take 6 weeks, but then we had someone go in for us, my sister actually, which is amazing, and she got it sooner, so that's really nice. So now we actually have a chance to get them, but we have to bring those papers into the office. So we head back to Alanya for that, to do that, and then who knows what happens after that. Possibly a road trip, because that's what Jolyn really wants to do now, for some birding and explore inland in the mountains. So anyway, much more exploring coming of Turkey. And that's it, I think, for this walk for now. We'll probably head back to the dinghy and then off to the beach to play and enjoy there a bit. Beautiful, winds coming into the bay, still very calm. It's amazing. Very clear water, we saw some turtles swim by as well. Right, so that's it for today. Rest of the day by the beach, and tomorrow we're planning to sail back in one go, 70 miles from here, Asandra, keep forgetting the name. From here 70 miles all the way to Alanya. Winds look good actually, first beam winds and then tail winds. We're following winds and following seas for the second half at least, so should be nice. And there we are, back at anchor after a nice walk over there, actually behind us on the shore. I think this afternoon we'll just repeat what we did yesterday. It worked very well. The girls were happy at the beach, playing in the sand, finding some dogs to cuddle with and some things to see. Show you around. Cool, we are on the move again. Just leaving Adrasan and going all the way to Alanya today. Well, that's the plan. Cutting right across the whole bay. And let's see. Doing 6 knots right now. It should be 70 miles to get there. So maybe 12 hours. And we left, well, we woke up at 6:30. Get going now at around 7. So with luck we'll get there by 7. I think it's going to take a little longer. But no worries. That's it. We got the boat at least moving, so I guess we'll brush our teeth, get some breakfast, and then should feel good. So we're waiting to come around this corner here, and then we should get a nice northerly breeze to help us along. That cape over there. So soon. A few more minutes. And we raised the main already. That was nice to do in the anchorage, nice and easy. And the Genoa is out as well. Ja, ingeduwd houden. Los en dan de onderste. Tot het diep weg is. Ja. Ja.
En nu de onderste. Perfect.
Hoppa. So just want to show how the boat sails when you're trying to go upwind. I guess it's no secret that the upwind performance is limited. But yeah, that's what we have right now. So Wind, apparent wind around 70 degrees off the nose. Showing it seems to be averaging around 14 knots and making a speed of 5.2. I want to go to Alanya, but the true track is going towards Cyprus. So anyway, that's what we have to deal with for now. We either do this or we switch on the engines and then motor directly into the waves, but that's going to be very choppy as well. So let's see. Right, we've started turning towards Alanya slightly more. I think the winds come around a little bit as well. Seems to be backing a little bit. And 20 knots, just now 17, 18, 19, not bad. We've had the first reef in the mainsail from the beginning, so nice and conservative. Doing 5.5 up to 6 knots at times, not bad. And timer, it's now, the time is 9:45. So 10 o'clock is what I expect to be the height of the winds, and then it should start dropping. And in the afternoon it should be a very nice, almost direct wind from behind. So that's gonna sail us nicely to Alanya, because for now we're a bit off track, but it doesn't matter, it's part of the plan. So yeah, happy so far. Doing some arts down here as well. Well, we've turned the engines back on around 11. We switched them back on, which is about the time we expected. Now at least we can head directly towards Alanya, which is good, because with sailing we were drifting a bit off course. And yeah, maybe 2 more hours until we expect wind from the south. Take us straight to Alanya. Right now doing around 4.5 knots maybe. So we'll get there quite late at night. Maybe around midnight. But if we get the wind to turn, get the sails up, hopefully increase the speed too. Keeping busy. So you probably notice that the speed logger doesn't work, right? So I've yet to clean that. And you can do it while, well, diving under the boat, but then it's very difficult to clean it properly. Or you can pull it out of the boat and put a plug in there, clean it, and then swap them over again. But yeah, somehow I haven't found the confidence yet to do that. Because it creates a hole in the boat, right? So you get some water coming in, shouldn't be much. But yeah, we'll get that done later on. A little deja vu here. Back to what, like 3 years ago? In the Seychelles, chartering a Lagoon 42. Making pancakes on the trek back to Mahe, I think. One of the last days of the week. Time to feed some people. pancakes, Dutch pancakes. Nice and hot down here. Trying to flip them while we're moving. Gonna be good though. And like that we made our way from... Here we are, more pancakes on our own boat, Lagoon 420. Who would have thought, right? I guess we loved it so much. Weather's calmed right down. We've had the motor, which sucks, but the water's kind of smooth, so we can make some lunch properly. Great. I think 1:15 now, around 1:30 maybe. And yeah, the sea has become completely calm. I am looking for signs to see the southerly wind pick up. I don't see any yet, because that's supposed to take us straight to Alanya. So I'll be motoring for a while now, I think since 11, so 2 hours and a bit, 2.5. Yeah, has to be done. We'd like to get there. Well, it doesn't have to be done. We could just bob around and wait for wind. But yeah, it still feels kind of nice to be there by midnight. But might not always be that way. I think as we get more into this lifestyle, we might wait more for wind and everything and not worry about spending another night at sea. We'll be more used to it. But right now we are just not, with the kids especially as well, right? So it'd be nice to get there latest by midnight, preferably a bit earlier. Show you what it looks like. So you see we took into Genoa, but the main is still out. Don't think that's bothering us at all. It's quite happy sitting there. And I expect to put that to good use again soon. So let's see. Nice. Much less engine noise here up front. In the back that's pretty annoying. But here it's kind of like a background hum. And you can hear the water splash much more. It's kind of nice here, no problem. Look, I think I still have some tidying up to do. And there you go, that is done. Looks much better, right? Yeah, not perfect, but yeah, much less tripping has it. It's just gone 2 o'clock and 2 knots. Southeast, maybe east, if you can give that kind of wind any direction. So "4:30. The wind stayed light until now. Just like a couple minutes ago, I feel like it might be between 5 and 10 knots. And that's it. So we're still motoring. It was nice and light, so we took the opportunity to fly the drone for the first time while on the water in the middle of the sea, which was amazing. I'll use that footage within these clips, I'm sure. And yeah. Now we have what, 5.5 hours to go. Should arrive around 10 o'clock at night. And I'm of course always hoping for the wind to pick up more. Could happen. And then we'll make use of that. And we were just saying how amazing this would be to have a beautiful light wind sail. Like a spinnaker or an asymmetrical maybe, or something like that. To be able to go almost directly downwind or at a slight angle. I have to research that more, what we need exactly and what is the most versatile one. But yeah, I think that's gotta come. So, super nice flat seas, that's just amazing. We can cook, we can do anything now. show you what the kids are up to. Okay, see what the girls are up to. Hello.
Hello.
Movie time. Nice. Okay, no worries, I'll be gone. Just wanted to see what you're up to. Have fun. Yep, and that is how the night falls. Didn't get any more wind, but super flat seas. That's been really nice, I guess. We had dinner, nobody felt sick. That's also good, right? Enjoying the sunset. And that evening we arrived into the marina at 10 PM. We docked in the dark for the first time, which went well and gave us a nice confidence boost. Next week, thunderstorms arrived to Alanya, signaling the end of summer. We really hope you will join us again. Finally a day with rain in the marina. Been waiting for this for a long time. You can still hear the thunder.